It's our favorite part of the week. It's Friday. We relax on these comfortable blue couches.
Oh, John loves them. And we find out, what's trending.
What's trending, the hot stories online this week.
Yes, tell us.
So we're going to start with a somewhat sad story, but that kind of
has
a
happy ending.
Yes, exactly. So Nancy is a woman who lives on Social Security, and she has a disabled adult daughter who has cerebral palsy. She's actually going in for a surgery today and has a 50% chance of survival, so fingers crossed for her. But Nancy was at the food bank with one of her other daughters when all of her Christmas gifts were stolen out of her vehicle. And our Tom Kowalski talked to her yesterday about how she was just so sad because obviously the surgery was happening. The gifts meant a lot to her. She lives on about $900 a month. And so
well, she said that she took from the rent budget to buy the gifts.
Yes,
They were primarily for her daughter because her daughter has the mind of a child, and so she bought a lot of toys and games, for her daughter. So she was just really sad, and of course she's got the stress of her daughter's surgery today. So, but anyway, as a result, I was kind of putting this story together for my noon hour, and I was thinking to myself, you know what, we're going to have people calling about this and stopping by. Literally 5 minutes later, the doorbell rang in the lobby, and somebody was leaving a very large donation. And we got a couple other donations, and Tom is going to make sure that he gets that donation to Nancy this weekend. So we appreciate that, and we hope that that helps a little bit.
And if anybody else is looking to help, we have the phone number on our website to contact Nancy.
In this story.
You know, it's always nice when you have a story like this and immediately the community shows up.
I thought it was so special.
People really did to help this family.
Well, somebody else, Mike Ruzzi, said he was out doing a story this afternoon, and somebody approached him and said, "Can you take this back with you?" So we really appreciate that.
And we'll make sure it gets to her and her daughter.
Another great story that we did this week was John Last's The Last Word, the penguin family.
It's a penguin Christmas out in Harbor Creek. You're seeing 22 penguins out there. This started when there was a local neighborhood Christmas decorating competition. So they put out 6 penguins for the original family members, and as you know, people got married, grandchildren were born, they were like, let's expand this. So last year they actually got to take a family photo with all 22 of them for the first time.
So he makes them, the homeowner makes them, and the wife paints them, and each family has their own dedicated scarf, which is really cute.
It's really
there's the family photo.
Isn't that wonderful?
Sweet.
And then throughout the year, when they have a new grandchild born, they put a baby penguin out front just to let the neighbors know they have a new baby.
There was twins
There was
one time.
twins one year. So
that's
a really cute. I think that's out in Harbor Creek.
Yes, it is. I just thought it was so fun, and what a cute little family tradition.
Yeah, I love that.
It's really sweet. I think John Last wants his own penguin.
Yeah,
I think he does. He looked good with all of them.
All right, finally today, I want to make sure there's enough time for this because Ariana came strolling through the newsroom today with this, and I said, "What have you done?"
Yes. Okay, so you're seeing video here from Erin Dittmer. I don't know who originally created. There's been a lot of different iterations of it on TikTok, but essentially it's just a candle made of butter, and then you put it inside bread, you light it, and then you just dip it in, and there you go.
It's so brilliant.
So fun.
That's girl dinner right there. Glass of wine and
100%. And so you freeze the butter, right?
Yes.
To make it solid.
Yes. So it needs to freeze for about an hour. Mine was frozen overnight, and then it takes about 15 minutes allegedly to get dippable.
Okay.
But and so my butter candle is not huge. It depends on how big the bread you're making is. You want to put it in.
And what did you put inside?
Okay. Yeah. Garlic, rosemary, a little thyme.
Okay.
Weren't you at a restaurant?
Yes, I was just going to say, it's a newer restaurant in Erie. It's called Lucero. It's in the West Erie Plaza. Their food is fantastic, and they have a saffron butter candle. And I tried it.
They're all over now.
John hasn't said a word.
I know.
He's so befuddled by this whole thing.
It's just trendy food. I think it's fun.
I think it's super fun.
It wasn't hard to make either. I thought it would be a little bit more difficult, but
Is this you making it?
No, this is a TikToker.
But kudos to you. I saw you walking through with that today, and did you make it up in the kitchen, or did you make it at home and brought it in?
I make bread at least once a week, so that was no big deal, and I was just putting the candle together.
You do this because it's fun.
Yeah, it's just like a different way.
Like for a holiday party. So like if Kara wanted to bring bread and butter to the holiday party tonight.
You have an open fire.
Here you go.
Okay.
You're dipping
Yes.
it. Proceed with caution. You're gonna test this out and light it up during the 5:30.
We're gonna do a demo on how to make it. Ethan and Eva are gonna try it. So we'll see how it goes.
Love it. Have a great week.
I know.
Have a great week, everybody.